trying to turn the page here. But also, Hugh, I think a lot of people felt what he felt. When they only scored the 6, right? They only scored the field goal and the field goal in the first quarter. It felt a little bit like they should be up more than this.
Yeah, I mean, because they got stingy. They got stingy at that 20. About that plus 20, and when they were getting ready to punch it in, that's when that 49ers defense got stingy. Mm-hmm. And the one thing that you don't want to do, especially with a team like that, you don't want them to feel like they could play with you. And throughout that whole game, Joe, as I look back at it and watch the highlights and everything, the Eagles, if they're being honest, and you watch that, like I said, if you watch the film, they were doing disrespectful stuff the whole day, and nobody responded to it. I was just watching the play where, when they did the tush push and Jalen scored, and I think it was Greenlaw was trying to punch the ball out of Jalen's hand after they scored. Like that everything they did right there let you know that they did not respect you. They don't respect this team. They feel like you're soft. You played soft yesterday. You played soft, and I get it. Playing the back-to-back, going into overtime and all other stuff. But they came in here and they took our manhood yesterday. They flat out took our manhood, and we sat there and we just kind of like we didn't do nothing. We just kind of, hey, it is what it is. I'm tired. My wife at home tripping. Whatever. I got to get these Christmas gifts. Whatever it was. That was disrespectful yesterday. That was real disrespectful.
Especially on the defensive side. And 215-592-9494. We'll go back to the phone lines here in a second. Offenses against good defenses could have some difficult days. And, the Niners' defense is really good. We know that. I'm not shocked they made it challenging for the Eagles. It was choppy to move the football yesterday. That didn't surprise me. It's the defense that is the major concern today. It's been a major concern for 2 months. They to the TVs in front of us, Hugh, that we're watching NFL Network or whatever's in front of us. They just showed the sequence after the Dom Greenlaw thing. Eagles score. It goes to 21-13. That's a one-score game. What about 7 minutes to go in the third quarter? Next possession, 3rd and 7. Brock Purdy drops back. No one gets to him. And Ayuk must have had 10 yards on Slay. Easy pitch and catch by the sideline. Yes. Then they get the ball to midfield, throws the crosser to Debo, and you talk about taking someone's manhood. Nicholas Morrow this morning woke up, and he probably doesn't want to see any film of this game. Did you see that missed tackle Morrow had? He's a wide receiver. He ran through him. As a wide receiver. I know he's not a typical wide receiver, but man.
It's a tough day. Woo. It's a tough watch. And this is where you have to be honest with yourself, man. And it's the toughest thing to do as a player. This is where your manhood comes into play, because all the criticism that you're going to get today, it might not all be warranted. It might not be, but it's criticism nonetheless. And you have to take that. This is a part of being a grown-ass man and taking the good with the bad. You have to be able to take that, but you got to bounce back. Now, here's the thing. You got to bounce back from that criticism. You have to get ready for next week. You can't be on here having Twitter fingers, getting mad at people for having a take, because we're all going to have a take. It's another show coming up after ours. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a strong take too. Take it with the grain of salt and get ready for the next one. That's all you can do, because there is no way on God's green earth that you can sit there and defend whatever you think you did yesterday. You can't. How do you defend that? You can't. You cannot defend that 6 touchdown ass whooping that you took yesterday. You can't defend that. And if you sit there and talk about, whatever, then you sound crazy. You sound good and crazy. You can't do that. Take what comes with it. And you still got a lot. Everything that you want to do is still in front of you. The road is a little bit harder. Now you got some more rocks and gravel. Just take it, man, and get ready to go.